If I'd have said the same thing, would you have been offended? If I said, if you hold up, people are really surprised at what Joe Biden said. He said if you're not black, if you choose Trump over him. Y'all surprised at that though?
I mean, true indeed, he's a politician, so he's held to a higher standard. But we need to hold ourselves to a higher standard. Period.
I mean, dude has said all kind of things.
This is not the first time that Joe Biden has made a comment like that, and he continues to get away with it. Let's just take a look back in this clip.
Sure. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Wealthy kids, black kids, Asian kids. He's going to let the big banks once again write their own rules. Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains.
Thank you for tuning in to HB's Point of View.
A lot of people ain't even gonna say the type stuff I'm gonna say. But on the real, man, you gotta throw it out there. That's how you build. That's how you progress. It ain't about Ace being wrong or right. It's about sparking dialogue.
In Delaware, the largest growth in population is Indian Americans moving from India. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking. Wow.
So this is a pattern of behavior. Will it matter to voters this time around?
That man learned that shit. He learned that behavior. What's surprising? Being surprised about what he said is as bad as somebody coming to HB's Point of View and thinking you're not gonna hear at least one cuss word. I mean, it happens. But at the same time, this is me. So when I get in, I cuss a little bit. Because that's me every day. That's Joe Biden every day. We should be giving him a round of applause.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Are you kidding me, man?
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact I want something for my community. I would love to see.
Take a look at my record, man.
I mean, and you have to remember, he is a 70-something plus year old white guy. I mean, it's black people that take other black people for granted. Take their support for granted. Take their money for granted. Come on, man. It's some shit that we can tighten up like that. We sitting here surprised that a politician played a politician move.
You gotta keep it honest with yourself. What dude said wouldn't be a big deal if I said it to another black person. So we gotta keep the same energy around the board.
I mean, we can take it there, but why? We got other things we need to take it there about. We should be sensitive when we see the 5 teenagers shot. Baby sleep, gets hit by a stray bullet. 20-year-old sentenced to 30 years for 20 grams of crack. I mean, we got a lot on our plate. We got a whole lot on our plate.
The ability to connect people who today are unconnected for learning, for medicine, and for jobs of the future. What has but Joe Biden done in the last 20 years? And the answer is crickets. Think about the 1994 crime bill that disproportionately targeted African-American males.
We got a whole lot on our plate. We got bigger fish to fry than worrying about what the heck Biden said. When it all boils down to it, it's somebody on top of Trump, Biden, Obama. I mean, they gonna only do so much anyway. These are just my views. If I'd have said the same thing, would you have been offended? If I said, if you vote for Donald Trump, you're not black. Would you have been offended, black person? We should be sensitive about some other things. There's so much going on besides Biden saying that if you vote for Trump, you're not black.
But yeah, man, we gotta keep that same energy. You can't be mad when a damn hillbilly kill a black person if you ain't mad when another black person kill a black person, or if you ain't willing to say nothing about that. I don't want to hear about some shit that we already should know happens more often than it need to. Shit should never happen. But it's like, we got to fix the shit that can be fixed first. It's easy to clean your own house before you trying to clean somebody else's house.
Because when it all boils down to it, Joe Biden is a 70-something-year-old white dude that probably grew up, raised like that. He was taught that bullshit probably out the gate. That's just how it is. What y'all think about it? Are we being too sensitive about that? Black America? Are we being too sensitive about that and not sensitive enough about the right things that are really affecting black people? Generation, you know what I'm saying? That's just my point of view. What's your point of view?
How we gonna be fucking each other up on a regular? Then soon as another race fucks one of us up, we mad than a motherfucker. You gotta feel the same. We gotta keep the same energy across the board. That's how I move with it. It works for me. And once again, though, I ain't saying it's right or wrong, but it is what it is.